Howdy second grade, Ms. Palacios here with a super fun activity for us today. Today's lesson is called How to Make My Own Schedule. By the end of this video, you are going to be able to create your own schedule, take a picture, and post it in our Google Classrooms. Now, this activity is super fun because you get to be in charge of your own learning. That's the really cool part of online learning. You are mostly learning from home, so you have to be in charge and you have to be responsible for your own learning. You have to think, what do I do every day? What do I want my day to look like? And when you have those answers, you are going to work with me to write them down and to make sure that we create the best schedule possible for your own brain. Now, it's super important to remember that we are making this schedule because you have to be responsible for your own learning, and we want your parents and your teachers to be able to hold you accountable. What that means is that once we make this schedule, you have to stick to it. You have to make sure that you get your work done. And guess what? I know that each and every one of you can do it. I know, seriously. Okay, so here are a few things that we are going to need for this activity. First thing you're going to need, a piece of paper. What are you going to need? Great. Second thing you're going to need, some pens, some pencils, whatever markers you have around. So pens, pencils, or markers. What are you going to need? Awesome. Now, the last thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to think. You're going to need to, exactly. You're going to need to think really hard about what you do every day and how you can help yourself grow your brain so big. All right, I think you're ready. If you got your paper, you got your pencil or your pen or your marker, and you've got your brain. All right, let's get started. Alrighty, friends, just double checking that we have our paper, our pens, markers, whatever you need, and our brains to do our assignment today. Now, what's going to happen first is Ms. Palacios is going to give you an example. She is going to describe what her morning, afternoon, and evening look like. Now, before she gets started, she has to sit and think really carefully. She has to think, what does she want her day to look like? What do you want to accomplish today? You are in charge of your own day. I got it. Let's do it. First thing I do every day, I wake up, I get ready, then I go to my morning meeting. Every morning I meet with all the second grade teachers so that we can plan for the rest of the week. Then let's see, what else do? I check on assignments and grades to see who's doing their work and completing it on time. And I also contact your parents to make sure to answer any questions that they might have. Then I take a break so that I can eat some tasty lunch. Don't forget to eat 3 meals a day, second grade, because you need to make sure to stay healthy during this time. Now, I know that I do some more work. I love to get in a good workout so that we can stay active during this break too. And it's okay to take a little brain break. I love to play Animal Crossing to de-stress and just have a relaxing little time to myself sometimes. And there you go. That is my schedule, stars. In the morning, I wake up, I get ready, I eat breakfast, I go to my morning meeting, and I contact parents and students about questions or concerns. In the afternoon, I eat lunch, I start planning some videos and filming some videos. Then later, I edit those videos, and I like to take a break sometimes to play with the dogs or to play Animal Crossing. Then I upload those videos before signing off for the rest of the day. In the evening, I go on a walk or I try to work out and stay active. I always make sure to be reading every single day. And then at the very end of the night to unwind, I do a daily crossword. Now, my schedule is going to look a lot different than yours, but I think you're ready to make your own. But before we do that, stop! All right, brown bears, stars, comets, hornets, rams, you are about to make your own schedules. You have to be in charge. You have to tell me what you want your day to look like. But stop. We need to make sure that we are all on the same page of what you need to have in your schedules to make sure that you're working on growing your brains. Now, the first thing you have to have, you need to make sure that you include all of these things. Your schedule is not complete until you have given yourself time to complete Lexia, Zern, reading, and Google Classroom. Every single schedule should have Lexia, Zern, reading time, and Google Classroom. These can be in any order you wish. You and someone else's schedule, they're not going to look the same because you are different people. You want your days to be different, and guess what? If they look similar too, that's okay. But maybe your parent or your big person works in the mornings, and maybe you want to do Lexia in the evenings. Maybe someone else's big person works in the evenings, and you want to make sure that you get your stuff done in the morning. This is why it's super important to think and to make this schedule fit your needs. I know you can do it, and I'm so excited to see what your schedules end up looking like. Lastly, here's a little example I have. Like I said, if yours doesn't look like this, that's totally okay, as long as you remembered to include time for Lexia, Zern, reading, and Google Classroom. If you have any questions, just let me know. So excited to see your schedules, friends. All right, second grade, that's all I've got. I can't wait to see these awesome schedules. Don't forget to follow the instructions that your teacher has given you on how to post this awesome assignment. All right, stay tuned and stay safe. Bye, friends.